How are you guys today, man? That's what I want to know, man. Crew bonuses, okay. Now we're looking forward to this. I would buy that, but then again, I know that's not really a good idea for me. I mean, it's just Ryu. Let's see, add friends. Let's see, chicken. Alright. Alright, man. You know, the funny thing about, literally, I just uploaded me basically going through Demon Souls. I don't even be thinking about streaming because I know that I stream a lot. You know, I don't really, how can I put it? I don't delete my streams because I want to keep them live. Like, I know it's probably, I think it can be a good and a bad thing. I think it can be a good and bad thing. So, the thing about me, especially now that I have PlayStation 5 and stuff like that, is I don't feel like there's a need to buy a capture card. I do have a capture card, but then again, I'm not sure, even at the best, because I have a 4K TV now, so it doesn't really make that much sense. It's not really feasible. Right now, and I'm not going to buy a capture card. I feel like I'm doing fine where I'm at right now, so. And I want to get some more games, too, for one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What? That right there made me mad because that other guy. I really can't be mad at like some of these deaths, but at the same time, it's like whatever. Um, Speaking of games, I feel like my most likely couple next purchase will have to be Deathloop. I'm thinking about the Resident Evil game, but then again, I kind of put that up there with Demon Souls. And then Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is actually pretty good. I like it, but I haven't got my way to like actually playing it because I'm focusing on what I have not basically played in a while and beaten. So far, I'm doing very great in Demon Souls right now. I think Demon Souls is a hard game. It has a learning curve to it. definitely has a learning curve. Like, I wouldn't suggest you buy it without like researching and then watching a couple videos on it and decide whether or not you would want to buy it. I always heard that the Souls games were pretty solid if you were willing to put like the increased effort and stuff in. And I thought it was very intriguing, so that's why I got it. The only thing I will tell you to not get if you want to get in the PSI, do not get the deluxe edition because you do get a couple extra souls, a couple extra stuff, but like the starter weapons, you can't scale them any higher. So you might think it's beefy, the ritual blade, but it's just to me, honestly, it's like a reskin of what is it? The Dragon Bone Smasher. That's exactly what it is, a reskin of that. But the Dragon Bone Smasher you can get for free and you can upgrade it. So we're talking about $70 versus $89.50. Or $89.99. I think it's one of those. That's a little bit too steep for a game. I know people quit after just seeing some of it. Like Flame Lurker, I beat the crap out of that. Beat the crap out of it. I don't think it's necessary. I'm not gonna say it's a cakewalk. I mean, I got it after like my fifth try. So I went back because the mistake I made was I wasn't thinking, and I basically was trying to like I had decent weapons, but like I had a Claymore, so Claymore and stuff was gonna be pretty good. It's my personal belief that I don't think that a lot of these games are. I'm not going to say they're not well thought out. I think it's just making as much money as you can for now to look good to investors. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I saw, PlayStation said they basically gave some indie developers money to make their game free for the state of play stuff. I mean, Xbox and PlayStation, completely two different consoles and two completely different regions. Some regions, Xbox is more prevalent, and PlayStation's going to have the dominant type of thing in Japan because Sony's Japanese. So, therefore, I don't really think it's really a comparison, in my honest opinion. Both of them are great consoles. It just matters what your personal preference is. So, I think in those type of lines and value. Right now, I think Xbox is doing a great job. They bought a studio. I don't know if that's necessarily going to look good in the balance books because we don't know what Bethesda. I think it's definitely an asset. That's why they bought it. But the overhead costs, the cost to maintain this makeshift rifle, it's Primal. Okay. To me, a lot of the games, the difference between, some of these games is night and day. Like, some of these games I'll never play. And some of these games, rather than saying it, like, they know nobody would play it, so by PS Plus, it gives people an opportunity to try games. Game Pass is better, in my opinion. Because unlike that, you're not going in there blind. Games that you would probably never discover, you may, interestingly enough, you might buy it and be like, oh, this game's actually kind of good. Buy the Game Pass and be incentivized and be like, yeah, let me try the next tier of Game Pass out. So, more access to more games on the library. And I think they're correct. That should be the way how you consume games. Because to me, you can't justify spending, $70 for. I don't think that that's kind of a great idea to spend $70 on a game. Now I know I didn't done that. Like the price of the game and stuff that I done bought, you know, I still have, you know, a decent amount of money, and I invested in some stocks. Like I put like $80 towards stocks, so it's like a paycheck. I did pretty good, you know. I made my money back and then some. But besides the point, I feel like it's interesting enough, in my honest opinion, is that the price of video games and stuff like that has definitely gone up a lot. So, I feel like in some ways, a video game back then when they released it, like, you know, the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, there was no such thing as a game update. And that's a good and a bad thing in my honest opinion, because think about it, brokenness. Like you think about Mike Tyson's Punch Out, there was no certain type of cheat code with that. If you were bad at the game, you were just bad at the game. But it gave you some type of incentive to actually get better. But now I feel like game updates, there's no really incentive to a certain extent. Like Fortnite, why did Fortnite take so long to do their update? In the way they did it, they don't have to spend any money. Like, so when they're in closed access beta, people had to pay and stuff like that for Save the World. But when they went to basically get out the beta phase, they basically had to send their stuff in. And that's kind of costly. Alright, there we go. I still say that was not a quality kill. Because the bloom on this game is just kind of, you know, I worked my way around it for the most part, but that one right there was just, Let's take myself some healable items. I did take that med kit, I needed that. Let's see. Right here. Fuck. Let's go to Buffoon right here. Here we go. And one thing I could commend Fortnite with, I feel like this is a solid game for PS. So I think this is a solid game in general because you don't really have to spend any money. I'm gonna try to lock in here, so. What? Oh my god. See, how I died right there just because I was just, I would still died anyway, but I feel like I'm better prepared if I, definitely, how did I put it there, didn't pick up that weapon. Because I started out with, gold, but that's not really the fault of anybody except mine, because that was just, I don't really want thinking when I did that. Let me think about, I haven't counted how many PS5 games I have, but I know I have a majority of the titles. That is if they're AAA. And I looked at something that didn't make any sense today. Especially how, like, I feel like it's manipulation, honestly speaking, in terms of, like, they've only put, like, only a few titles, launch titles on sale. That's only been Assassin's Creed. I think they've done, definitely they've done Watch Dogs. They did that, like, I feel like a couple weeks after, it didn't sell that well. I still have not played the online mode. I don't know if I'll get around to it, but I'm just being honest with with you guys. How can I put it? And then, like I said, Ubisoft's done some kind of dumb stuff, in my opinion. Like, for instance, what is it called? They released 3 games back to back to back. I've been saying that in my stream, like Valhalla, Immortal, and then Watch Dogs. That doesn't really make sense. And then today I saw in the PlayStation Store how the regular edition of the game is going for like $60 still, but the gold edition of the game is going for $100. I'm like, that makes no sense. I mean, it's 50% off for the gold edition, but like nobody knows your game. I'm not going to even spend $50 on it. If anything, it would make sense for the regular edition to go on sale for like what, $25, and it's like, take the loss, take the L. Because money and stuff is hard to come by, man. Believe it or not. Me personally, I don't really think that money is necessarily a hard thing to get, but you have to work for it. Like at my job, I got like $150 $150 bonus. So I think I'm doing pretty good in stacking my money. And like in a month, I could make about $600, I think. Good month. Low end $400. So it's not really bad in my honest opinion. I really don't have kind of any expenses. So it's kind of a good thing, I still love my parents and stuff like that, save my money. Vice versa. I think I'm supposed to be getting like $700 for school just because of the CARES Act. They give college students money just because of like lost stuff. I'm not gonna complain about that because I definitely could use some of that money. That could be some of my game money, so I can review some of these games live and get my take on it. So far, I really don't know of any games that personally are coming out in the time frame that I personally would like. And what I mean by that is, for instance, there should be some type of form of, how can I put it, of a game, you can be able to take some aspect of a game and then make it, like, for free. Like, instant demos. They'll show off something. Outriders is the only game on PS5 that's been demoed, and along with Resident Evil. And they did that for, Godfall or something like that. They should have, because that game's not worth full price. I'm not buying it. I know they definitely lost money on producing that. They've had it on sale for $40, but then I think 40 is too much. I don't really think of that being a cheapskate, honestly, because, if you think about most games, you're only going to play it for a certain period of time before you delete it. And then the way PlayStation, I told somebody that I'm not, doing anything like an external hard drive or cracking the thing open, because I don't want to even have to deal with the nightmare of sending a console to Sony. I did that for PlayStation 4 because I had a defective. I said this plenty of streams ago. I had a defective PlayStation 4 because I had a blue light of death. I didn't get my console back for like at least a good 3-4 months, and they sent it back to me, and I was just playing on PS3. It was a while back. It was like 2013, so 2013, not really 2013, 2014, but it's starting in a new year. I said that's crazy. Okay. I kind of get the gen here. And I know people talking about pandemic unemployment assistance and stuff like that, all these programs. People not getting their job back, man. Industries people thought was good, telling people to go into, nah. I work in the food and service industry. Like, I just, I tend to carts now, but I was doing cashier. I don't like cashier. It's not for me. Cause it's like a rush. Like, you're trying to get people in and out of there, and I'm not the type of person. I don't throw attitudes. I don't, I'm not really one of them people that's really. I don't like. How do I put it? I like being in control of like exactly how things go. Like in interaction, like I don't like the how can I say? It's not for me. I'm not saying I'm not a people person, but I feel like it has to be something interesting. Like if I was joining like a group of like about my likes and stuff like that, like a sports club, I have no problem talking to people. But in terms of the thing, you don't really have time to be interacting with people and I feel like when you're prime time hours, peak hours, you're slaying and stuff like that. You know, people be like, one of the reasons why I kind of stopped doing cashiers because it's just too much, like too much for one person. Like you're responsible for bagging. Bagging is the hard part because there's so many things you got to take into account. Like for instance, double bagging. With some other things, definitely food. Someone might be saying food. What about food? Food and stuff like that. You have to bag it a certain way so meat juices and stuff like that, blood doesn't get on stuff. I mean, that's common sense. What? I'm gonna win that anyway. And I was in the head glitch, so. I don't think I should have went there. In the civic space. Destiny 2. I don't even see how. My issue with Destiny is another game that's free and microtransaction heavy. They're making content, but the content, that game released like what, 2 years ago now? Destiny, my issue, and the reason why I stopped playing Destiny was because the missions and stuff, the setup and stuff would take over an hour. Like to complete a mission, maybe 30, 45 minutes. I'm not really into that. So what's some other things that I think are strong and impactful for games? I want to say a strong community engagement. That's another strong point I can say Fortnite has compared to other games. The strong community engagement. Although it Save the World is 100% a different story, but in terms of the online stuff, yeah, they do a better job of providing updates and actually what's happening in the game compared to other game developers. Definitely do a great job. I really don't give them that much, flack because they're actually doing a great job. Epic really doesn't need anybody. They really don't. And Epic in itself is a conglomerate. They really have a whole lot of stuff. So I stated that on my last stream. They don't really need anybody. Everybody pretty much benefits from Epic. What are some setbacks I think games and stuff have? Time. That's the one thing I can say about games is time. Like for instance, Mortal Kombat. They're not capitalizing off of anything in my honest opinion. Like I talk about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was good. Still a fan of Mortal Kombat. I just don't like the way they done with the game. No updates, no community response, engagement. They're focusing on a non-existent combat league, in my honest opinion. What I mean by non-existence, you might be great at Mortal Kombat. The only thing that you're not really beating is the ping. You're not beating the ping. Like, games and stuff that do not value connection over in a competitive scene, yeah, you missed me with that one. You talk about competitive, I don't think I'm really all that of a competitive person in terms of gaming. Like joining a team, professional team, I just kind of don't care. No doubt people getting paid, but it's just not my avenue. In my case, I don't think the games can really do that much for me personally. Like the life cycle of a game, me playing a game was very short and far between. Fortnite is the only game that I can honestly say I really stuck with the last 4 years out of all the games, and it's still my most played game. Surprisingly, my most played game. So negatives I think about, games not doing it. What? One shot! Ah, brother. Lord of mercy. Well, he did have a blue one. I really can't do nothing against that, so. This person sucks. I have no idea what I'm eating tonight, so I kind of have to figure that out. So, people say that food is expensive. I definitely do believe that, 100%. But if you're trying to be healthy and stuff like that, I feel like I'd rather pay more money for my health and well-being than, to eat something that's, $5 or something like that. Or not make a habit of eating something that's $5. Like, for instance, everything that has value does not have value. Like, for instance, how can I put it? Like, if I eat on majority of, the days, let's say something grilled, I go to a place to get me a grilled chicken sandwich. The people know me by now because my order is the same. Grilled chicken sandwich plain, french fries, and then, I get a combo with that. So I get fries and drink. That's pretty good. It's only $7.62. The price has not went up at all. That's something I used to eat in high school and I still eat it. It's a viable option. Now, other places and stuff like that, I really don't see the need for you to even second guess. Like, for instance, KFC. KFC, to me, I like fried chicken a little bit, but I don't indulge in, that type of stuff. Like, for instance, I don't really eat sweets like that. And if I eat sweets, I eat candy, but, someone asks me to like chocolate cake and stuff like that, I really don't eat chocolate cake. I like chocolate cake, but, I don't actually be yeah, I just want to be a chocolate cake. It's just not really a thing. Me personally, I don't even eat cake like that. I really don't. The only time you probably see me eating cake or something like that is at a birthday party or something like that. But otherwise than that, or anniversary, I don't really eat that type of stuff like that. You can't make a habit of it, but, for instance, it's just not something that I'd be yeah, let me go out of my way. And a lot of food to me lately has not been let me go out of my way and patronize this business. I can honestly say that with a straight face. There's some businesses and stuff like that, I don't feel like it's even, you already know what the food is. Like for instance, chilies. I like chilies a little bit, but it's not like something I'm gonna break my neck. The world's gonna come to an end. It's just not like that. Like I even put, Longhorn Steakhouse. As something that, how can I put it? It probably shouldn't even, how can I put it? It shouldn't be considered a top steakhouse overpriced. I can give you that. It is overpriced. There's not that, you actively actually have to be looking for it. Because they don't really do that much advertising. Just like Red Lobster. Red Lobster is most definitely overpriced. And the only time that I really see them, like, they'll send you coupons. Don't get me wrong. But outside of that, they're not doing any advertising. They just want people. The only time you're going to see something for them is the Endless Shrimp Lobster Fest and stuff like that. Those are the only type of things you're going to see. I charge my controller, so if I get sniped, you know why. So negatives and drawbacks I see of games. How can I put it? PlayStation Classic, I think you should just go ahead and discontinue that, or try to remove that, or sell it for $10. Cause that horrible R&D, it didn't sell well. Games that should be on the PS1, PS Classic, that's basically what it is. PS1 games are not there. And $50 price point, 2 controllers. You have to honestly ask yourself, is this something that someone wants? Like someone, seriously. Get out of that one, Chief. Get your dumb ass down. I needed some with some bop ass. I'm on another. Unfortunately, that's what Fortnite's come to. I don't like it. Like all this building, all this different type of bull. Like you have to do that much to win a game. That I don't feel like I should play it. And so why are you still playing it? I mean, there's not that many games that I honestly feel comfortable even buying or even installing. So if a game is still installed, I feel like that's very good. It's not that I rate myself higher or anything like that. Or I'm a tough critic. I think I am a tough critic because at the end of the day, I definitely can say there are a few things I probably shouldn't have spent my money on. But the need to have it is just that great at that particular time. So, for instance, to Save the World, the Ultimate Upgrade Pack, I bought that. I definitely do not, in a sense, have, how can I say, I'm 50-50 because I definitely make my money back and then some. I probably made like $300 in currency just by having that pack. They did give me like 13,500 V-Bucks for just being Ultimate Upgrade Pack, and they gave me a bonus. So that wasn't really that bad. That was when they did that little update, basically like severance. To me, that was like a severance package, man. They say, we messed up. We don't have any ideas of what we can do in the drawing board. We want to deploy our resources to, Fortnite Battle Royale. And I don't really blame them. They definitely got some contractual things that they have to, figure out and sort out. So, I mean, it's the lesser two evils in my opinion. But at the same time, Fortnite needs to keep on what made them great in the first place. And it wasn't Battle Royale. Battle Royale just kind of came with as an idea. But the whole genre, I told somebody the whole genre is kind of becoming. You have to ask yourself this: do we really need another Battle Royale game? Um, Everybody's trying to have their own twist on it. Warzone. I told people that I do not like Warzone, and that's true. I didn't even like Blackout to a certain extent because Blackout, in my opinion, you just go in there kind of blind. I mean, I know what to do. The gulag and stuff like that. That was funny. People say you're not supposed to really lose in the gulag. I mean, you think about you come around the corner, even if you had the first shot, it really depends on connection. Call of Duty is one of those games. If you don't, even if you have the first shot, you might lose. You legitimately might lose. Like snipers, if you hit them in the upper torso and they basically have some flinch, that's an easy one-shot kill. I'm being dead serious. That's an easy one-shot kill because of the flinch. The flinch is basically making them have some type of aim go up. I don't know what it is. It's been plenty of times I get sniped on. I'm like, what the hell happened here? Like, to me, that's ridiculousness in my honest opinion. And it's something that I've been thinking about. For instance, I'm probably never installing or buying Call of Duty again. And I'm being dead serious, 2K included. It's not worth the money. A lot of stuff to me is not worth the money anymore. Like Deathloop I can get it for $53, but I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait on that one because we're so far away from that. It's not feasible for me to buy it just now because if I buy something for $53, even though I have the money, I don't know what type of stuff my expenses for a lot of subscription base may equal, $53. So I might put myself in not necessarily a hole, but it'll be better for me just to save my money and then at a later date just go ahead and get it. I'll do that. I feel more comfortable doing that. Because, like, I don't know. A lot of games I have bought just off of instant gratification, and I've got my value out of, the games that I purchased. It's just me being honest here. But for being honest about other games and stuff like that, I honestly can't see myself really buying that many other games outside of the ones that I already have now. Like, if I think about it, like I bought Demon Souls. I don't really have any problem with Demon Souls, so I wouldn't necessarily consider that a bad purchase. The one purchase that I think was good for the time, it was feasible at that time, but doesn't mean it was necessarily good. Cyberpunk. But I definitely think Cyberpunk, in a way, is going to go down as a collectible. Call me crazy, but I feel like that game is just going to be to a point. People are going to try to remove that off their shelves or distance themselves from that game being sold. I think it's going to be a collectible. The marketing and stuff like that was pretty good. I can't lie. People hyping it up. I was like, I saw Chris move, play it, and I was like, it's getting kind of interesting. And I had the money at the time, so I got me another game. And I played Cyberpunk for a long time. Like, I think I had 20 hours played into it and invested into it. So I think it's pretty solid. Another thing I'm thinking about is people basing their channels off games and stuff like that. Games that really I would say have to pay people to play them. me and my friends who was discussing a hypothetical thing, like, you know, Titanfall 2 and games like that. Did people really ask for Titanfall 2? Was that kind of a forced thing? We had to release a game, no, which nobody asked for. So Titanfall, I would say it had the momentum, but like it's not. Titanfall assets basically, and it's produced by people who make Apex. Titanfall was the baby, and Apex was just the finished product. Except you didn't have Titans. You got Legends. And I feel like that was a more realistic and even the playing field in terms of you know, the battle royale. Valorant is not a battle royale, it's just a flat out shooter. So PC gaming, in my honest opinion, I don't have a problem with PC. I just like to throw that out there. I'm not being biased and when I say thing, but the thing I don't like is how people undermining how much PC gaming costs. On a lower end, you're probably going to spend about, I would say, how, I would say you probably would spend about, you know, $800, $900 on the low end to build a halfway decent. But if you're talking about the real deal, you probably spend about $1.5 grand. So this is my estimate. I feel like PC gaming is better for something like this, definitely, because the builds and the edits that I see people doing. But I just don't care that much to do all that. That's just my assessment of the game. Oh man. Ghost 16, I don't feel like I have a problem playing any other games. The only difference to me is how you can manage stuff. To me, it wouldn't make sense, like, for instance, hold on, yeah, close. they made that 800 V-Bucks. That's funny. Damn. You pick locations, bro. Oh. You can't even hear me. I don't think. Oh, yeah, you can. Alright, there we go. Slurpy Swamp. We go Colossal. Let's go Colossal. It's another good drop. We get some couple kills. I'm not running away from smoke today. I don't even run away from smoke no more, so we can go there. I didn't get a dub. I can tell you that. Fortnite's been a little bit too sweaty in my honest opinion. All these different builds, edits, and crap. Hopefully, this game will be the dub. Normally on the first day I get a dub, but it's whatever. There's a bow. It's up there. I'm about to go get these buffoons. Don't go down. These need to stick together. Where you at, bro? What? 30 damage with a shotgun? Ain't no way, bruh. 30 damage with a Primal shotgun. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way in hell. PlayStation Editor Showcase. They got these games on sale? No, they do not. Go should be, well, it shouldn't be on sale. It should be discounted a little bit. Station 5. Eternal. Outriders I'm not going to get. Alright. I need to see what's you part of the member club. I even had no idea. V-Bucks is nice, I can tell you that. Battle Pass free too. Well, it's not free. Paying for it. At least they give you V-Bucks back. I don't use shotguns. Shotguns this game right now is ass, so all things considered. I'm gonna get that in a second, bro. Yeah, I need those. Alright, there we go. Alright. Here we go. Solid fish in there. Slurp fish, okay. Can do with that. Hold on, bro. We still need to get ammo and bullets. It's only one doing what I'm doing. So I don't miss on ammo. I don't really care about the guns that much, so I'm gonna have a decent loot. Over here. Okay, I see people. I think. Looks like you got a sniper over here. Because I would love to have a bolt. God! The guy should be normally on top of that thing right there. He normally be. I don't think he is, but there is some type of chest up here. Used to be, at least. Wow, they seriously took it. That's tough. Nobody even came over here, so. Well, at least to my knowledge, to just see it now. They did. There's loot over here, like ammo, materials, and stuff that we need, so. Yep. I'm just gonna take the medium bullets because I need the maximum I can. Go on top of that thing right there. That little guardian thing. Makes sense. We're gonna launch up out of here. I don't see no enemies, bro. Oh, they're over there. Little cowards. Don't come over. Don't come over here. Gosh, I'm terrible. Hey, hold on, bro. Got my back. I got yours. Yeah. Okay. How you gonna do all that and get clapped off? Hey, there's animals over here. I need to upgrade my guns real quick. So, hope you don't mind. Trying to get this dog, man. Stumpy. Animals supposed to be out here. It's a crazy thing. Animals legit supposed to be out here. Oh, here go the animals. Here go the animals, bro. You're right here with it. What? Oh my god, bruh. I'm gonna catch Sully the dog. This some bull.